Welcome to Now It's Legal podcast, where we have Capri. She is iTunes charting. She is on tour. She is doing her thing. Capri, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
I love podcasts. I drive so much because I live in LA, and so I constantly listen to podcasts. So
And now you're on one.
Now I'm on one. Crazy.
You're driving around in Los Angeles. Are you from Los Angeles?
I am not. I wish I was.
Where are you from?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm actually from Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah.
What's your favorite spot in Vancouver?
Oh, I don't think anybody's ever asked me that before. My favorite spot in Vancouver is probably, I grew up around Main Street area, and so I really love Main Street.
Main Street.
Yeah.
So living in Canada, Vancouver area, what was your upbringing like? Like, where did you go to high school, or where did you go to school in general, or?
Yeah, so basically I went to Catholic school my whole life, elementary through high school. I wore a little green kilt every single day and a little green vest, and I wasn't allowed to wear hoodies or white socks. Very much not allowed. But actually, my high school was pretty chill though. My elementary school, we were only allowed to speak French. But yeah, honestly, I had a really good experience. That was so AI of me. I sounded like AI. Right
That was
there.
such a great experience.
That was such a canned
That's
response.
crazy.
Right, yeah. No, but it was really nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade that for anything. I had such a normal upbringing up until I was 11.
Yeah.
But I was just, I feel like I really got the chance to just live life in kind of a smaller city and experience so many different things, and yeah.
So, were you always into music or dance, or just always kind of had that side of you, or what?
So, my mom was a professional ballerina when she was younger. And that was her dream. That was what she wanted to do. Her whole life was to just dance and do that professionally.
Gotcha.
And so she put me in dance when I was when I could walk, So I started doing that. And neither of my parents are musicians. There's not really anyone that does music in my family.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad was always a really, really big fan of music. My middle name's Aaliyah. I'm named after the singer.
Yeah.
So he really said you're gonna sing. You're gonna be a singer.
That's fire.
And they put me in piano lessons when I was 5. And I used to sit down at the piano, allegedly. I don't remember this, but I used to sit down at the piano and write little songs and hum them. Probably really badly, but the thought was there, the effort was there. And then they decided to put me in singing lessons too. Mm-hmm. So the rest is history. I did my first show when I was 6, and I kind of just didn't really see anything else for myself after that point. I was wait, I can just make music and it can be what I do for my whole life. Why would I do anything else?
Right. So how important is it for you to have the right people around you, positive influences, for you to really meet your potential?
It's the most important thing. It is
That energy.
Most important thing because, so growing up, I had the best group of people around me. I lived in the same neighborhoods pretty much the entire time I was growing up. I had a super solid group of people around me, super solid group of people teaching me music, and I was just I was so safe and comfortable and secure in that. And then when I immigrated countries and I decided to move down to LA, all of a sudden I didn't have that safe community anymore, and I didn't when you move to a new city, you don't really. I knew some people because I came and joined a content house, so I was with them, but it was just such a different vibe than what I'd experienced. And all of a sudden I was thrown into this weird world where they're my friends, but we're working together and we're hanging out, but it's being filmed, and it was just, and the other thing was, a lot of people in social media, they'll kind of do whatever for the clout,
Yeah.
And I was always just this very naive, very green, stereotypical Canadian. Y'all, the stereotypes are so true. I would apologize for everything, and I would be constantly told that I was too nice for the business, and it was just all of a sudden I wasn't surrounded by people that were really supporting me. They were all kind of just supporting themselves, and I was oh wow, this is different. And there was a period of time where it was very demotivating, and I was like, is this the right path for me? And I was like contemplating all of this. And then I slowly started to find my people, and now being here almost 3 years, I really have found people that really cultivate a great environment, and I feel like I found the good people. Everyone's like, oh, LA, everyone sucks. It's a whole city. I mean, there's like 3 million people in this city. There's people that don't suck, I promise, but it does take a minute to find them. And that goes the same for any city. Like moving to any other place in the world, it's going to take a while to find your people, but I feel like I am finding them now, so.
That's good. That's good. It's important, not only for your mental, but also feeling like you're supported, because not every song or hit that you do is gonna, touch, like it's not gonna affect them. It may not be their favorite song, it might be your favorite song, and you just have to keep going and keep putting out really good content.
For sure.
So what gives you the most confidence that you can go into the studio and create quality products?
What gives me the confidence?
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I just have the most fun doing it. Like, honestly, just going to the studio and having the ability to record and having people that will produce my music and engineer my stuff, it's like, I feel like you have to be in a relaxed state of mind to go and be creative and write music. That's why everyone be smoking weed in this business, because you got to be in a relaxed state of mind. But I feel like what gives me the confidence is just knowing that music is so, everyone interprets it differently.
Absolutely.
Your favorite song is not going to be my favorite song.
Right.
But as long as I like what I'm doing, and it's taken me a minute to get here.
Yeah.
Because I always used to want to write stuff and then like have everybody else love it, but
that's impossible.
But there was this one occasion where I wrote this song. The song's called Not Your Toy. It's out, but I released it like years ago. But I recorded this song, and one of my close friends at the time, he was a rapper, and we'd been talking about doing a song together, and I played him Not Your Toy, and I like was so proud of it. I was like, I just wrote a hit. I just wrote a smash. I played it for him. He's like, yeah, I don't like it. Like, I'm not gonna hop on it.
Yikes.
I'm not gonna hop on it. And I was like,
that's defeating.
I was like, okay, like whatever. I'm like, we can make another song. We made another song, whatever. But when I put out the song, it was my first song that actually kind of went viral, and so many people really liked it. And at that point, like, my confidence had low-key been shot about the song. I was like, is it good? I don't know if I should put it out. And then, like, I put it out on YouTube, and it got, like, 1 million views. And it was like, I knew nothing about promotion at this time in my life either. I knew nothing about, like, marketing, or I just put it up on YouTube, and it got 1 million views. And I was like, oh, people like it. Like, that's cool.
Take a chance on you. Like, go with your gut type vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Love that.
I guess to go back to your question of, like, what gives me the confidence, it's just, like, if I like it,
put it out.
It doesn't matter who else likes it, because at the end of the day, it's art, and art is within the eye of the beholder.
I love that.
Yeah.
Clipped. That's perfect.
Right.
So, you're talking about your songs, your music, but what is one of your favorite songs right now? I know it probably switches every other day.
You're only saying that because I told you that like 15 minutes ago.
Well, what's your favorite song right now?
I said I just told you this answer, and I'm gonna repeat it verbatim on the podcast. But so here it is: 5, 6. No, I don't know what. That was.
5, 6, 7, 8, go.
Yeah. So, yeah. Favorite song changes.
Can you play it for us?
Pretty much on the weekly. Yeah, but I have to say my spiel first.
Oh, go.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
You can cut it out if you want.
No, do it.
But yeah, pretty much favorite song changes every week. I'll get so hyper fixated on one song at a time, and I'll play it all the time, non-stop, every time I get in the car for like 2 weeks straight, and then after that I just can't listen to the song again. But I will play you what my favorite song right now is, because it's so dope.
Did you play it on the way
up until
getting here? Yeah, I figured.
I did. I really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I add songs to the top of my playlist, and I only listen to the top of my playlist.
Do you have like a liked playlist and like, okay,
yes.
We go?
Yeah. I have like so many playlists. Okay, yeah, you're gonna get so copyrighted for that, but I love that.
Hey.
Demonetized.
Yeah, no.
And I didn't even cut cuss yet. Yeah.
I know the beat was about to drop too. They're gonna have to go check that out.
Well, yeah, I think you get like 15 seconds of like.
A little 15 seconds of fame, and then they're gonna cut you off.
And then they're just gonna like,
take away everything you love.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's tragic out here.
Yeah.
So tell me, Capri, what is the hardest thing about your job?
Oh, I would say, there's so many difficult things. No, it's great, guys. It's so fun being in the music industry. It's super easy. Everything goes your way all the time. No, I would say it's a really interesting game of like strategy, because it's so much within personal connections. Like there's such a idea about the music industry that it's like you have to be discovered, and while that's not the case anymore at all, God bless TikTok. That's such a clipped moment.
Yeah, you just got sponsored.
But yeah, please. But because TikTok kind of made it a way more even playing field, because like now instead of waiting for like, it used to be that you had to get signed, somebody discovered you, and then they were the only people that could put your music out and that would print CDs of your music and get it distributed. And that's not the case anymore, because everybody, I mean, look at the artists that have been discovered just from TikTok.
So many, and
it's just because they sat there with their phones and they decided to record their music, and people genuinely liked it. Like, you know, now it's so much more in the hands of like the masses instead of a room full of execs. So that's a thing, but at the same time, it leaves it very open-ended. It's like, now to be an artist, you have to be a content creator, and you have to be a videographer, and you have to be your own editor, and you have to be your own creative director, and you have to be your own set. Like, there's so many things now that you have to do, and sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming of like, where do you put your time and energy? Because a lot of people have kind of like branded me as like TikTok artist. And because I put a lot of time into my social media, because I feel like it's important, but I also do, part of me is like, if I spent as much time making my content, editing my content as I did doing music,
right?
You know what I mean? I meant to say that in the reverse. If I spent as much time working on my craft and working on my music as I do content creation, I probably would advance a little faster in my skill. And so it's just like, where do you put your time? What's the balance?
There you go.
It's just trying to figure it all out.
No, it's like it's a game of like just weighing it out, because like when we're doing this, like if I put all of my time into like editing and cutting, you know, that may not be the best time spent. Or I can totally argue against that and say, nope, that's the best time spent, because there's more eyes on the project. You're more in control of what's going on. But then, you know, it's a sick game. But then you have
to go out and meet people
to
do the podcast with. And you can't just be like sitting there editing it, making it look all dope all day, because then you won't have another,
that's why I got great people on my team who support me, and they just keep my drive up and tell me that I'm doing good, and that's what's important. Shout out to Anthony, shout out to Nick, shout out Roxo Media. I appreciate y'all showing lots of love, and you always believed in me. But back to you. We met at 1500 Day.
Yes.
That was sick. That was my first time going, so I'm like, I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie here. But can you tell them what 1500 Day is, and kind of maybe break it down?
Only the dopest thing ever. No.
For real. Coolest shit I ever been a part of.
1500 Day is so basically there's this band, there's this production group, 1500 or Nothing.
They got members. They
got amazing members, and they run this school called 1500 Sound Academy, which is how I was introduced to all of them. I went to the academy, but 1500 or Nothing was appointed this day, January 15th, actually by LA County. So they
the mayor did it.
But the mayor did it, exactly.
Wow.
And so they officially have this day. And what they do with this day is they have just this crazy festival because they're goats in this business. They work with Beyonce, they've worked with Jay-Z, they've worked with I found out Britney Spears yesterday. They worked with Britney Spears too.
Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Nipsey Hussle.
No, like everyone. Yeah. Everyone. So they know everyone in this business. They know everything about this business. And So they have this giant celebration day where they just bring out a whole bunch of their friends, a whole bunch of the people that are a part of the 1500 family, and so it's cool because they know so many cool artists. They put on this amazing show.
No, for real.
And it's such a vibe.
Yeah, and
It's the best vibe.
the best vibe ever. And you got to perform on stage, and really, the people that came after you were platinum artists, were Grammy Award winners. Even Dave Chappelle was there. How does it feel to like share the stage, with those type of people? I mean, that's gotta boost ego just a little bit.
I mean, before I went on, I was like, I'm gonna pee myself. I was so nervous. I was so nervous because, yeah, it is a big deal, and I was so honored to be invited to perform. I had the best time. Shout out Alex 1500 for inviting me.
Yeah.
Blessed.
1500 to nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, it was just like really fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll probably put a little. Time. Yeah, we'll probably put like a little clip up of you performing because you did a really great job. What song did you sing?
Thank you. I did my song Arcade. I dropped it not too long ago, so it's out. In case you want to listen, no pressure.
Listen to it. Do it. It'll be the best thing you ever did. So tell me a little about your experience at 1500 Sound Academy, and how did you hear about it?
A Google search. A Google search, yeah. I was just looking for cool people in music, and then I found 1500 on a Google search, and I went to visit it on a Friday, and I had registered and was going to class by the Monday following, like 4 days later, because I went and I visited that school, and they have all these studios downstairs, and upstairs there's like, the people I met, everyone was in there creating music, everyone was so inviting. It's like, when you walk in there, it's just like you're being hugged, It's just like, everyone is really, really super inviting, and that's rare to find in, I don't even want to narrow that down in the music industry, because like when you get to a certain level of something, I feel like they close their doors,
Gatekeeping.
But exactly. And Rance and 1500 and James, they are pretty much as elite as it gets, but they're not gatekeeping anything. They're really trying to share it with the people. They really just genuinely want to see everyone grow and succeed, and that's so incredible, and I felt it right away, which is why I decided to start going to the school, and honestly, best thing I ever did.
Yeah, I met Rance on December 27th.
That's very specific.
Well, it was 2 days after I watched the Lakers versus Boston game, because I came into California for the game, and then I saw him at Mr. Chow's. Shout out Mr. Chow's. The best Asian cuisine in Beverly Hills in the world.
Sponsor us.
Man, if I get a Chow's sponsor, no one's gonna be able to talk to me nice. So, and speaking on like how they're not gatekeeping, they're so open and with open arms, and they want to listen to you, which is like, it's a rarity. A person of that stature. Rance is a 4-time Grammy Award winner. Did Rodeo. Travis Scott's album, 2020 Vision, Justin Timberlake. Like, I could go on. Do your Google search. But he texted me. He told me to come to the studio. It's my first time ever going to the studio, like ever, in California. And that's my first time,
that's insane.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And I was asking myself a lot, like, how did I get here? What is going on?
Did you lay down some bars, though?
I was just... I was so beside myself. I was like, it was like an outer body experience.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yo, come to 1500 Day. I was like, I'm there, And he's texting me, hey, are you coming? I was like, me? I coming? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I know. It's so dope. And like, I'm blessed. And I just feel like, God's plans about who you know and the connections you make, and just being a genuinely moral, ethical person. And that can get you so far. You don't have to push your boundaries and move that moral compass because someone tells you to
compass,
do.
Yeah,
yeah.
For sure.
So is there any times where you had to overcome something?
No, I've actually never overcome anything
yes,
in my life.
Everything's just gone your way.
Everything gets handed to me on a silver platter.
I need to hang around you more. Because
Yeah,
I can
just
tell
my
you.
energy I manifest. I write in my journal. No, I don't. But keep going. I interrupted.
No, just give me a time where either things weren't going your way or you had an obstacle that you had to overcome. Just if you have a story to humanize Capri, let them know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me.
Yeah, think on it. We have great editors.
Yeah. You see, I'm
gonna let you here.
I'm in the thick of one right now, but unfortunately, I can't mention names for this particular.
Too soon.
We'll call
this
him Bob.
particular project.
Too soon.
When I'm over it, when I've overcome the hill. Okay, let me tell you one.
Okay.
So, I mentioned, might get in some shit for this. Okay, so when I first moved to here, I mentioned that I was part of a content house.
I
Yeah.
can see where this is going. Go ahead.
Yeah. And so for those of you who don't know, content houses are these really weird things where they have a whole bunch of children in a house. And basically you work. No. You film YouTube videos. And we were filming like 5 days a week. We would get like, woken up with air horns and then driven down to like goat farms to like go do yoga with goats and like make videos about it. And so it was weird. It was so weird. But shout out because honestly, one of my best friends in the world, we met because we lived through this experience together and, we made it out the other end and we're still super close to this day. And I'm super grateful at the end of the day for everything that the house like gave me because taught me a lot about YouTube and life and what not to see in people. But anyways, it was
Hey-o.
yeah. But trying to kind of like when I figured out that everything that the house stood for wasn't totally in line with my moral compass, I decided that it was probably time for me to not do that and not do that anymore. Oh, do we have to hold for sound?
No, I was just saying
okay.
like you were out. You dipped.
I pieced out, but it was the person who ran it made it very difficult for me to like leave that situation. And it was kind of just this internal battle of like choosing like, do I want the views? Do I want to be constantly growing? Do I want to be around this? Or, do I want to do things that align with my values and my morals and be able to be myself all the time? And so that was definitely like just this weird situation but in the end, I'm super grateful for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn from your experiences and you learn that some people put up smoke screens to like get you in and then they really show you who they are. And then you're like, I'm too deep and you feel like you can't get out. Just know that you can get out, you can leave, and you need to like go back to who you were before that and you're still going to be the person after that. I think that's important.
Yeah.
Especially for an industry like this. I'm not in that industry. I'm not a producer or a music creator, but you see it, it's kind of written on the wall.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. My bullshit radar.
Yeah.
Off the charts.
Off
now,
the
guys.
charts.
I can spell that shit from a mile away. But
Yeah. So Capri, what is the best compliment someone can give you?
That they like my music or like my style. Like, I don't know. I love clothes. I love dressing up. Yeah. Those are the best two compliments. I guess if somebody like tells me I'm nice too, I guess like being a
That
good
was very
person is
Canadian of you.
important too or whatever.
You're nice. just hit the top of the list.
Yeah. What's your favorite compliment?
My favorite compliment, you look nice. No, I'm not gonna steal your one.
That was different.
Was it?
Yeah.
You look nice. No, I think my favorite compliment is either like, oh, you look good, like your hair or your style.
Yeah.
But I think the most endearing compliment is I see something in you. You have that it factor.
Ooh.
I think
That's
that
a
really,
good one.
Yeah, like people say, oh, you got it,
That's the best compliment.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
what? And I'm very blessed to have people around me that believe in me. But once you hear that compliment, like you're it, you got something in you, but all from different places and people who have only met you 15 to 20 minutes, and then there's people who've known you your whole life who have been instilling that personality.
Yeah.
And then like it comes into fruition. It's like crazy. Like they saw it before I was doing any of this.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Did you get that?
Yeah, no, for sure.
You would have to, being who you are. You're an it. I would say
am?
that. Yeah, I would absolutely say you
gosh.
got it.
Well, that's my favorite compliment. Final answer. So.
Final answer.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is your favorite city or country that you've toured?
City or country? City or country?
You can do both.
Okay, yeah. My favorite city is Tokyo, for sure. I
sick.
love Tokyo. It's really cool. It's just so different than like anywhere else in the world. Like
Yeah,
you just
I went to
walk
Tokyo.
in there and you feel like you're on a different planet.
You are. It's like,
right?
I was blessed to be able to go on an internship for a couple of months in China, and
oh, nice.
so I wasn't rocking it out in the free world like you were, but the experience, the people, the culture, the food.
Yeah.
I love Asian food.
Me too, for sure.
It's my favorite.
Mr. Chow's.
Mr. Chow, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, I meet one of the dopest people at one of my favorite. Met one of the dopest people at my favorite restaurant. Like, hey.
Yeah.
So, Capri.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's your favorite part about production? Is it the beginning? Is it when you're starting with the idea? Is it the finishing touches? Like, tell me. Interested.
The best part, for sure. I mean, like, doing it's cool, but I love like the first time you listen to it back after, and maybe it's even like the morning after, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'd be making songs and I listen to them the morning after, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like,
what am I doing?
What was that? Like, you think it's so cool in the room, you're like, yo, this is a banger, and then you listen to it the next morning and you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But no, the best feeling is definitely like listening back to a song that you really, really love, and knowing that, you know, you had a hand in making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's big time. Have you ever had to perform whenever you weren't feeling your best, or you were sick and you still went out and did your thing?
Okay. So when I was 10, I was a theater kid.
Me too.
Were you actually? I don't peg you as a theater kid.
I was Peter Pan in 8th grade, so that was my peak until I'm sitting here with you. So.
Bye. We were actually trying to make the conversation a musical earlier. Damn. Okay, I see it now. What's your favorite musical?
I like Kiss Me Kate.
Never seen it. Didn't know that.
I was the gangster in Kiss Me Kate, and we had like these New Jersey accents.
Who was in charge of casting? No,
for real. No. So I went to boarding school in 7th grade, and then went all the way through high school, and I came back my junior year, and I was just like.
Where'd you go to boarding school at?
South Austin. It's like San Marcos area. It was like 70% international kids, and it was wild. Like my roommates were Nigerian, Swedish.
Wow. That sounds like a cool experience. Did you have to wear a uniform?
I sure did. Yeah, I went to private school all my life.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah. And then I went to a Baptist, it was a Baptist boarding school, and then I went to an Episcopal. Episcopalians? Yeah.
I don't know.
They drink the wine every Wednesday.
Oh, that's cool.
To think that we drink out of a cup, like we did communion with the school.
Oh, and all out of this.
This is pre-COVID, folks.
They let y'all drink wine
in Wednesday, yeah.
At school?
At school.
Turning up on a Wednesday?
Turning up in the chapel on a Wednesday. Yeah. They would always water it down.
That sucks.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Gave you like the non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah, the blood of Christ. How are you gonna water that down?
This conversation is bad. This is bad.
This part of the section's cursed. No.
Right. I just burst into flames.
Yeah.
But no, them religious schools, yeah.
They got some quirks and features.
Me too. I used to go to church every Friday morning at school, with the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened on your Fridays were my Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Super interesting.
So you have these funny reels, like you do dance.
You mean my embarrassing TikToks?
I mean your how to dress like Lil Yachty video. I'm definitely popping that link up for everyone to see.
Oh,
no. I'm not gonna say why do you do that.
I'm asking myself the same question.
She saw. Okay, so I send them like a doc. And she's like, why are we talking about that? And I was like, because it's literally like the 15th thing on your feed. I'm gonna bring it up.
Oh no.
I mean, we can search anything.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me.
The thought process behind that very.
First things first. Find the baggiest pair of pants you own. Now get baggier. Next, grab whatever shirt
this you?
want to wear. It doesn't really matter because you're gonna cover it up.
You look like an AI, bro.
I know. I was trying to like.
I know. I was like, bro, this is straight GTA character shit.
I did a part 2 too, but you can only find that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was another video where I'm gonna.
Yeah.
We'll kind of keep
that was a brand deal. You can skip over that one. Actually, don't. Shout out Band Lab.
Yeah.
Love you over here. But yeah, the thought process behind that video, man,
Yeah, that takes hours of creativity to muster up.
It does. It really did. Yeah.
But you like doing fun, stuff that's like completely separate from like your day to day. I mean, I love doing like quirky, funny, just.
I'm just so like quirky and funny. No, but yeah, I mean, again, as I said earlier about like being an artist now in the year 2024, it's kind of like you kind of have to be everything. They want to see your personality. People really want to like. I mean, think about your favorite artist right now, and think about like, don't you want to know like what they're doing in their daily life and like what their personality is like? And it kind of, I feel like it helps people connect more with the music when they kind of know a little bit more about you, because if I connect with you on a personal level, I'm more interested in listening to your music. And
Absolutely.
I'm more interested in listening to what you have to say. So it's kind of just trying to show people like who I am, because I, believe it or not, I can be quite unserious.
I believe that.
It's crazy, but
yeah. You're not all business?
No, not all the time. I do have a fun side sometimes. Occasionally it comes out a little bit.
It comes out. So what gives you ultimate ultimate satisfaction? Is it when your family members tell you your song is great, or
seeing the people I hate fail? No.
Hey. For real.
That's totally a joke.
No.
Revenge is not the answer.
Revenge is not the answer, but it's usually the shit talkers who I'm like, I don't want to have negative thoughts, but you were pushing it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But wait, what was the question for real one more time?
Yeah. What gives you ultimate satisfaction? Is it when your family members say your song is great or you're doing well, or is it when a complete stranger comes up to you and says, I like your songs? And
yeah, I mean, okay, so I moved out here with my mom. Shout out.
Shout out, Mom.
She is my manager. She helps me with literally everything. She used to be a lawyer, and she stopped doing that, and now she just works with me. Like, literally uprooted her entire life to move down here because it was something that she wanted to do when she was younger. When she was my age, she moved down to LA by herself completely to pursue dance.
Whoa.
And it was really hard for her, and she ended up having to move back to Canada and going to college and all that stuff. And so when I kind of expressed that this is what I wanted to do and I wanted to move to LA and I wanted to really go for it, she has always been there for me and has done nothing but encourage and help and support me. And so I feel like I owe so much to her, and because really I wouldn't be anywhere without her. And
that's sweet.
Yeah, and so my ultimate satisfaction is when she's like, I'm proud of you. And she's, and I get to see that, yeah, that's ultimately what gives me the greatest sense of gratitude. And
I love that.
Yeah.
So are you an only child?
I'm not. I have a little brother.
Little bro. What's his name?
Little bro. His name's Bowen.
Bowen.
Yeah.
Is he into music or?
Rocket science.
What?
Yeah, he wants to be a rocket scientist. He's actually 17, but he works at this space company that makes parts for NASA, and youngest intern there, and he's still in high school.
That's
sick.
sick.
He's really smart though. But
yeah.
Yeah, but he's not weird smart. He's really cool too.
Yeah. Do y'all are y'all kind of similar in that way? Y'all can kind of.
Yeah, he's funnier than me though. He's really, really funny.
He's quick.
So quick.
Yeah.
So it's the brains, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the smarts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's kicking in.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Does he play any instruments or anything like that?
Nope.
Nope, just NASA instruments.
He does not want anything to do with music industry, and my parents are like, thank God. Like, he's gonna have a steady job. You know, if all else fails, I'm probably gonna end up in his basement, so he's gonna have a good path.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be his assistant.
I don't know if he would want me as assistant. It was day to day. You want a coffee? All right, I got you. But
yeah.
But yeah.
The coffee here in LA is like $10. No like matter where you go. What's up with that?
It's one of the fun quirks
Of LA.
of the city.
Make your bank account go.
Parking's $50
bye-bye.
and coffee's $10.
I just got a parking ticket today.
Yeah, that really sucks. How much was it for?
$58, and I was there for 15 minutes.
$58 is bad for 15 minutes.
If you do the math on that, it's like horrible.
Yeah, like really bad. Like you should have just paid the meter or whatever it was.
He was like, loading zone says 5 minutes, and I ran up to him and I was like, please don't. He says, ha, on your window. He didn't even hand it to me. He could have handed it to me. He just still stuck it on the window, so I gotta look like a jackass grabbing. Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like when I catch them.
When you catch.
Well, when you catch them in the act, when you catch them doing it, like they have to just give you a pass, bro. Like, why would you want that? I think the saddest job in the world is giving out parking tickets.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. That's
sadder.
Yeah.
Than giving out parking tickets.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I thought of a sadder job the other day, and it was really bad. Wait, let me think of it again. Oh my God, it's the
What?
The saddest job in the world is the people that put makeup on dead people.
That's fucked. Dude. I mean, you're not wrong. It's like, oh my God, you're a makeup artist. You're like, not like you would think. It's like, It's like, can you smile a little? Oh.
Can you just close your? Oh.
Got it. Oh my gosh, it's like not breathing. Oh, okay. Like how it's like when you put makeup on, you're supposed to. Yeah, it's so.
We need to end this now. Okay, another question. Next topic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate on that no more. Do you remember your first gig, and where was it?
Oh, my first gig like ever?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. I ask good questions on Now It's Legal podcast.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes we're talking about dead people.
Yeah, that was not that. That was me. That was all me. That was completely me. But what's the question? What's my favorite color?
What? Do you remember the first gig that you played for? Caught me off guard. What's your favorite color?
The first gig I played, I actually do remember this, and it might be because it's on video, but I was like 5 or 6, and it was a recital for my music school that I went to, and I sang Castle on a Cloud from Les Miserables, and I had a piano teacher, and her name was Sunshine, and she played the piano for me, and she choreographed me these little hand movements, so I did it along with my song, and yeah, I think it's somewhere on YouTube, so yeah, you could probably go find it.
So how old were you?
I was 5 or 6, I'm not sure. My dad titled it 5, I might have been 6. Yeah.
Do you have, what's a city that you don't really want to perform in again, or maybe had a bad experience in?
Oh, I got booed in Spain.
No.
Yeah, I got booed in Spain.
How humbling is that?
Yeah, it was really humbling. I was 11. I was 11 years old.
How do you boo an 11-year-old?
So basically,
This is how.
When I was 11, I did this like charity thing where I went to 80 countries and I sang 80 different national anthems, like all in each national language and whatever, and I stayed in these orphanages the whole time around the world, and so because we were raising money for them, and so I would like sing with the kids, or I would sing at sports games, I would sing at events because it was national anthems, and it was to raise money for SOS Children's Villages. Guys, really amazing charity, you should check them out. They do like the most incredible work in the world. Love them. But anyways, national anthems can be very political things, and they can get a little bit tricky. So in Spain, there's a lot of internal turmoil within that country, and they can't really agree on a national anthem. And so I sang the unofficial national anthem, and I was in a territory that didn't love that. So I was in a territory of the country where they didn't really like the song, and so that's why I got booed. Yeah.
Why weren't you briefed on maybe a different, or the official one? Like, I don't know.
Well, so the official one technically has no words, and
And you can't just sit there and listen to a song and.
I wouldn't hum. Although I did do that in San Marino. I had to hum the national anthem. There's no words. So I literally like stood there and.
Man, that's something I
hummed
didn't
it.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't know there's some national anthems that don't have any words.
Yeah, and the Guinness World Record didn't count any of them, which is why my record's only for 76 and not 80, and it really is really irritating.
Do you hold any records?
I do. Most national anthems sung in their host country within 1 year.
Whoa. So did you go on this tour with that in mind?
No, actually. So we were on. That was never the intention at all. Like I didn't even give it a thought. And then country 78 was England. We were in London, and my dad goes, "Oh, like Guinness World Records head office is here. Like we should show up. We should show up at the head offices and see if we can get any type of like record out of this, because we'd already done the thing. Basically, it was already over, and so we did. We went to not one but two offices, because the first one they like closed down or whatever. We managed to track down the second office. We show up in the lobby and we're like, "Hi, we'd like to like see the Guinness Book of World Records." And they're like, "Do you have an appointment?" No, like no. And my mom, being the hustler that she is, she was like, "Just give us 15 seconds on the phone. Just call up and give us 15 seconds on the phone, and if they don't want to talk to us, we're gonna leave. Like, we'll leave you alone." And so they gave us 15 seconds on the phone. I was like, I used to do this like little party trick when I was a kid, and I would be like, pick a country, and then they would pick a country and I would sing the national anthem. And I did that on the phone, and they ended up coming down, and they really liked the story, and that's kind of how it all went down.
So did Guinness Book kind of create that? So you had already had that feat.
So we'd already done, the whole journey was called Around the World in 80 Anthems. And, I'd been posting every anthem on YouTube. We'd done we had media coverage from 100 different news outlets around the world at this point.
That's sick.
Yeah. And we'd already raised so much money for the charity and all of that. And then Guinness was kind of like an afterthought. It was something that was kind of like, oh, that would be cool, and kind of legitimize the whole thing if Guinness had a stamp of approval on it. So they just we had sent them receipts from every single country that we were in, literal physical receipts. So.
Whoa.
But they
plane tickets or just
plane tickets. If I bought a coffee in Ecuador and they were like, "Oh, we need that to certify that you were actually in Ecuador," yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Huh. Damn, that's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
crazy.
little quirky.
Wild.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Crazy, dude.
So do you have any, I'm switching subjects, but do you have any tattoos?
I do. I do.
How many do you have?
My entire body, completely covered.
Just from
except for my hands.
From head to toe?
Head to toe, except not my head.
Ah.
And I don't have any on my toes.
None on your toes?
I have a bottom of the footer, though.
You're just flooded out.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tattoo?
I have Mickey Mouse giving the finger.
Yeah, so where's that? Where's that at?
I really don't want to. I don't feel comfortable saying it on camera. No, I have one tattoo. Super original. It's a butterfly, and it's on my arm.
Mickey Mouse giving middle fingers. It's just replaying in my head. It's like, what? So you got a little butterfly action right here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's cute. I was actually, I was trying to go for coffee with my friend one day. This was a friend that I literally grew up with. And I was like, "Hey, do you want to go get tattoos instead?" So we went down to the tattoo parlor, and I was back home, I was visiting. And then I got it, and I went straight to the airport, came back. But I want to get more, but I have to succeed first in the music industry, legitimately. If I get a #1 hit, I'll get a face tat.
Stop it right now.
No, I won't.
You better not. I'm stopping you from doing that.
But if you had to get a face tat, gun to your head, you have to tat your face. What would you get?
Gun to my head, I'm getting tattooed. On my face, probably get my initials. And I'm gonna write it out.
In case you forget them, or?
If someone's like, "Hey man, I'm like, bro, right here." Or I'll do my full name, Grayson Blake, and I'll never have to say my name again because it's obvious.
Awful.
It's on my face.
Oh no.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that's great.
What would you get?
Ooh, I would probably get a cute little.
A teardrop.
I would get it in red. Bye. I would get kicked out of this country so fast. But I would probably get like red ink, you know, a little more subtle, and then you can like cover it up with makeup. You know those red ink tats.
Yeah.
Get, like a little like heart right on my chin. No, that's where the teardrop goes. I would get it like over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for like the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could ever really like get a face tat.
I don't know if you could pull it off. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think I could pull it off.
You're in the industry, you got it.
Yeah. I would have to like throw some rap into my songs. Though.
Yeah, you would definitely have to maybe switch up the vibe a little bit.
Yeah. A lot.
So, what makes Capri? And what I mean by that is, how do you have edge over competition or edge in creating your music?
Oh, what makes Capri?
Like, you know.
Yeah. I would say just, I hear this so much, and I kind of do believe it, that talent is only 20%. Like, you know, natural given talent or like an ability to do something, it's only 20%, and the rest of it's persistence, and it's not giving up. That's exactly what persistence means. And it's, you know, it's hard work, it's drive and determination, and I feel like, well, I know that I'm always willing to work as hard as and as much as it takes to kind of like get where I want to be, and I feel like that's what separates people that end up being successful, and that's what I aspire to do, you know? Yeah. Has
there been times in your career where you're doubting the moves you've made? For sure. I mean, you get wrapped up in like the wrong thing, or you get a little bit thrown off path, but it's all a learning experience at the end of the day. Yeah. You have to fuck up to learn. Right.
And so, I don't know, if you can just look at it the right way. Of course, some fuck ups are bigger than others, but if you can just look at it the right way and just know not to do that again, then it's all a learning experience. Yeah, and it's not that deep at the end of that's what I'm trying to teach myself right now, because sometimes I get really like wrapped up into things, and I'm like a passionate person, but at the end of the day, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
No
it's
one
all
really
service
cares.
level, and just keep moving.
Yeah, no one really cares that much about what you're doing, except for you. You care the most, for sure.
So you can get like wrapped up in your emotions, and that can kind of like block you.
Yeah, you know, when you get too in your head about things, and
Absolutely.
You're just like, but everybody is just so in their own heads that they don't even, that's all they're thinking about too.
Right.
So I'm trying to learn.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. So the music industry is like the biggest form of creativity and expression for an individual, I think. Is there a routine that you get into whenever you go into like music making mode or anything like that?
I mean, I kind of just have to make sure that I'm in a good state of mind, and I'm feeling positive, and I have one of my main producers, collaborators that I work with, shout out B. Martin, so dope. He's been kind of like artist developing me for the past year. He's taught me so freaking much about the industry, and he's so dope. He's on Arcade. But we do like a 5-minute meditation before we start each session, and then we'll like do a little study of some lyrics, look at some songs that are really good, and that kind of just grounds you and and I've never been the type to meditate. I'm like very like, I'm not ADD, but I'm like, let's go, let's do this, but it feels nice to just have to sit there and just breathe and center yourself and calm down. So that's my new ritual.
That's your new ritual. Can you give me an unpopular opinion, like pineapple on pizza, or something that I'm gonna die on this hill?
Okay, yeah. Wearing socks to sleep.
No.
Yep.
We're cutting that out. You wear socks to sleep?
I can't sleep without them.
Oh no.
Yeah. You just sleep like dogs out.
I sleep with my dogs out, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Sound off in the comments, guys. Let's have a battle.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. comment right now if you sleep with your socks on, and if you do,
because that's the hill I die on.
yeah,
I will wear my socks to sleep.
that's so good. Are they like fuzzy?
I hope when the lady's like doing my makeup when I'm dead, she puts some socks on me too, because I can't like sleep forever with those socks.
She's gonna wake up.
I would, just to put them on.
Yeah.
And go back.
It's just like
Yeah, exactly.
back at it. Are they like fuzzy socks, or are they just like
No,
regular
I
Nike
wear
dry fits?
My Target version of my Nike dry fits. Yeah. Exactly.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna.
You know what? I actually asked for fuzzy socks for Christmas.
Didn't get them, did you?
And nobody got me fuzzy socks.
Good. You're not getting them next year either.
I was really.
Not after that statement.
I'll buy them for myself.
Yeah.
Damn.
No. I'm a sucker for fuzzy socks, but makes me heat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But I also I sleep in what's Fahrenheit? I sleep in
What's Fahrenheit? Oh, you're doing some Canadian conversion right
my
now.
car is it's in miles per hour, but the temperature is all in Celsius.
Oh man.
Because I don't read Fahrenheit. I don't
Yeah. Do you know like I'm 6'1", 6'5"? Or are you going I'm 900 kilometers?
162 centimeters. Kilometers is crazy.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, no, we do count ourselves and our real estate in feet in Canada. Don't know why. We use freedom units for that specific
Freedom
format.
units. Is that what they're called? No.
No,
right?
that's just
Y'all call
what
them
I
freedom
call
unit?
it that. I call it that because y'all are the only country in the world that measures yourself in pounds and uses the Fahrenheit.
What, you guys are like kilograms or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kilograms, Celsius, centimeters, meters, kilometers,
Kilometers? Mm-hmm.
kilometers, kilometers. It makes more sense. The system makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100 centimeters in a meter, 100 meters in a kilometer.
Yeah, it is kind of messed up. Like 1 foot is 12 inches.
Like why? Who made that up?
They were just so anti Canada and the UK. They were just like, we're gonna do our own thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every other country does what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. But anyways, what I was saying is I sleep in 80-degree weather. It has to be
You sleep
so
in a hoodie
hot.
like this?
Yeah. Like a fuzzy blanket. Ooh.
Oh.
Like my heater blasted. I think I just made it go off. Oh wait.
Is it? Is it good?
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, anyways, that was the end of my statement.
All right, Capri. We're going on the Instagram segment with cringe comments, cringe requests.
Do you do this with everyone?
We've just started, yes.
Yeah, did you ask Rance?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. That would be so funny.
he would probably be like, Jay-Z. I'm like, all
Right.
right, dude. All right, we get it.
Yeah. But okay, yeah, bring it on.
So the cringe Instagram comments or cringe DMs, you have to read it verbatim off your phone.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to find the best ones.
Yeah, the
I
best
don't
ones,
understand this one at
sicko.
all. That's in a different alphabet. Let's see. Oh, wait. This is not a DM, but there's this guy going around named Griffin, and he's DMing people that follow me saying that we dated. And now I have all these people asking me about my ex named Griffin, and I've never even met a person named Griffin in my life. So.
Griffin, quit it.
Yeah, Griffin.
Come on, brother.
Come on, bro.
Move on.
But okay, 3 days ago we got this one from Sasso Kundrick.
Yeah.
Sasso Kundrick says, actually, should I be shouting out his name? Is that effed up?
Is that his username?
No.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He said, "Do you fuck me?"
Question mark. Pause.
No question mark. Just period statement. Close.
It's almost like he's asking himself.
Yeah.
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 Any
He's
other?
a little lost on that one. Let's see. We gotta check my Snapchat replies.
Yes, let's hit the Snapchat replies.
I think that might be a little bit.
You might be given some hope. They're seeing that you opened it.
Your art piece of beautiful mamacita. Yeah, we
You're
got that.
Wait, you're a beautiful art piece,
No.
mamacita?
Your art piece of beautiful mamacita.
Oh, so English is not a strong suit for that guy.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Capri,
Yeah.
do you find any other cringe requests, Snapchats, comments? You have any weird comments, or you just delete them off the bat?
To be honest, I don't get comments that are too weird.
That's a blessing.
I don't, yeah. It's great. It's really awesome. Also, because my mom's logged into my Instagram account, and that would be pretty awkward.
Yeah.
That would really
Mom, the
suck.
manager, shout out.
Yeah, I don't get, like, the weirdest messages ever.
Thank God.
I get the typical, like, you know,
Old creepy man.
just, you know, a lot of people that are curious about feet. I don't understand that one.
What is that?
I
What is
sleep
that
with my
about?
socks on. You ain't never gonna catch me with my dogs out.
Never gonna catch me lacking, not even if you want to see a peep.
Nope.
Nope.
No peeps. None.
So, a fun fact, Capri showers with her socks on.
How'd you know? I have these, like, shower shoes. No, I don't.
No.
I really don't.
Man, shower shoes remind me of boarding school so much.
Oh.
I had to, it's community showers.
See, that is the reason I didn't go to college.
Yeah. If you had to go to any college, where would you go?
If I could go to any college, I would go to USC.
USC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're bougie over there.
They are bougie.
They got it.
They got it going
They
on.
got it like that. No, they have a music program now. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I know some people that go there, and they're all super dope. So it would be fun.
Do you?
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college. Yeah.
Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't already ask you that last night.
Yeah, college. I went to Ole Miss for 2 years, and I transferred during 2020 pandemic.
Yeah.
And then I finished up at my father's alma mater, Tarleton State University. Shout out. I never went on campus until I graduated because I was doing all online classes.
What was doing college online like?
Horrible, and that's when I was taking the most hours. So, pretty crap.
Yeah, I feel like that would suck because I feel like the good part about college is like the social aspect of it all.
Yeah, but I was able to start, my sports firm, get connected in the sports world with the NCAA in 2020, and so I was really like working and going to school at the time. So all that is kind of like just intertwined. Yeah. So I really didn't feel like I was in college. Just felt like I was wasting time doing projects that nobody's gonna ever see, doing homework that I feel like some of the teachers didn't even look at it. But some of that busy work is BS. Like there's hours of my day that I'll never get back because I was doing God knows,
Yeah.
So
do you feel like it helped teach you like work ethic, or was that something that you've always had?
I've always had a really strong work ethic. I'm a bad test taker, but if I'm really interested and passionate about it, I feel unstoppable. Yeah. Like when I'm doing the pause, I feel unstoppable. Like I feel like the world's my oyster. Yeah.
Yeah, the world's your oyster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing my thing. So, I can't complain. I'm blessed to do what I do, and I'm doing what I love. So, same thing with you.
It's important.
It is.
Super important.
Okay, so you're on a desert island. You're taking 3 items. What are those 3 items?
3 items. Oh, I could get really good at guitar if I brought a guitar.
Okay.
I would have to force myself to practice that. And then probably like a generator and a Wi-Fi modem and my phone. That's 4 items.
Somebody last time said they're getting a plane to get the hell out of there. He's like, I do not want to be on a desert island. Okay, so
that's a better answer, actually.
Yeah. You can't snag it though. Okay, so but you would.
I won't snag it, but I might bring a boat.
Okay, a boat.
Yeah. A Wi-Fi modem and a generator and a phone. I can't stick to 3.
We're not doing 3. You're breaking rules here.
Yeah. Boat's important though.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna add to your list, but you need a phone for any of that to work.
I said phone. Phone was item number 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I thought this through.
Oh, yeah.
I've run this scenario in my head.
Right before I go to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
With my socks on.
You're not gonna catch it. No, it's really lashes, lash glue.
Yeah. Your lashes look good.
Hair. You'll never catch me lacking with no lash. No. But if I was on that island, I wouldn't need that with me. I'm not a minimalist in this world. I'm very high maintenance. I need a lot of things.
Yeah.
To be okay. Yeah.
would you rather travel back in time or in the future?
Do I get to stay the same age? And
Sure.
be
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
You don't
future?
like. You're not like negative 30.
Well, I don't want to like.
So you're going in the future.
All of a sudden, I'm like middle-aged.
No. You're the
offense
same
to all the
age.
middle-aged people out there, y'all are dope.
We love you.
Yeah, but I would go to the future. I'm trying to see what they do with all this AI stuff. Like, it's really crazy what they're able to do, and honestly,
It's the future for sure.
it is the future, for sure.
Absolutely. No, I agree with you.
So I'm trying to see where everything goes.
So what year would you travel to?
I would travel to 2065.
2065. What's your favorite number?
I don't know if I have one. I've never really given a number a thought.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, I did like one of those Zoltar machines like not too long ago, and it told me my lucky number was like 13 and 30. So.
Oh, my lucky number's 13.
No way.
Yeah, same with my father.
My dad's lucky number is 13. He was born on Friday the 13th.
What is happening right
Yeah.
now? Yo.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather have your flight delayed for 8 hours or
Or.
lose your luggage?
8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours. Hands down. I do not want to lose my luggage. That's so irritating.
You wouldn't. Why is that your answer? You just wouldn't want to lose luggage. Some people, they were like, I can go buy some more clothes.
Yeah, but I care about my clothes, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Usually I got some exclusiveness.
Yeah, and and then I gotta go replace all my makeup and all of my hair tools, and it's just like, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I would just rather not.
Speaking of your hair, it's pink.
Really?
Is your favorite color pink?
Everybody would assume so, but my favorite color is actually black now. I don't know. I think pink is my favorite color. I like it for my head.
Yeah.
I like the way it looks on my head. But as far as, is it my favorite color? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think it's a nice shade.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good shade. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Oh, that's hence the purple jacket over there.
Yes, the purple jacket. Yeah, I love purple. If I could have like a tattoo, I'd
Make it
like want to
purple?
have purple tattoo.
You can make purple tattoos.
All right, I'm getting one right after this.
Yeah, you should.
What would you, if you could control my fate of getting a tattoo that's not on my face, that's realistic?
I was gonna say purple tongue tat.
Damn it, I gotta like preface. I know she's gonna go off the walls with some answer. Like realistically in a
Very
real
serious.
world.
Very serious, yeah. I've always wanted to get a lip tat though.
Lip tat, I heard they fade.
Yeah, that's why I want them. Yeah.
So you just keep reapplying.
No, I would just get it once and call it a day. I don't need
What would you
combinations
get?
twice.
Where would you get it?
Oh, like thug life. No.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe like a flower
a flower.
or like a skull.
Flower, skull, thug life. It doesn't matter.
I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
guys.
Man, no, I love it. So what would you tell yourself 5 years ago?
Oh, I would tell myself to get a little patience. You know, I was always super like, everything has to happen right now, and if it doesn't happen right now, then I'm failing at life. And it's really not like that.
Yeah.
It's all part of the process. And if I had wanted, if what I wanted 5 years ago to happen had happened 5 years ago,
Right.
I wouldn't have been ready for it, and I wouldn't have walked away with as much knowledge as I know now, and I know in 5 years it's going to be the same thing where I'm going to know so much more about like myself and life and business and all this stuff. So I would say have a little patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any businessmen or women, entrepreneurs that you look up to or you're just fascinated by what they do or their journey?
Oh, yeah. So many. I would say Rihanna's definitely one of them.
Rihanna?
What she's like, yeah. What she's
Riri.
built. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she had hit songs, but she really turned it into a whole corporation. I mean, she's absolutely killing it as a businesswoman,
Yeah.
and not only as an incredible artist. So what she's done, for sure. Yeah, so many people, honestly. It's hard to narrow it down. Ariana Grande, I love her. Such a huge fan of her.
If you could collaborate with any artist, well, who would it be?
I want a song with Black Bear.
You wrote a song?
No, I want a song
Oh,
with Black
I
Bear.
was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Breaking
no,
news.
I
No.
wish.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number one feature right now. Or
Yeah.
ideal feature, yeah.
So your most recent song that you dropped that's like out right now, Bedroom Cardio.
Yeah.
You got a music video that goes along with it.
I do.
Yeah. So break it down for me. I mean, how did you create that? Tell us a little bit about the music video, all that.
Okay, so basically, I went into the studio one day, and my producer, B. Martin, was like, we were just playing beats, and we heard this one beat, and Brendan, who vocal produces me, like cuts my vocals, he was like, I've had this idea for a song for a while, Bedroom Cardio, and I was like, yo, that's hilarious. We have to use that.
Yeah.
We have to. So then we wrote the song, like we wrote the hook, we wrote the melodies, everything. And it was one of those things where as soon as I heard the name, as soon as I heard that, I could see the whole video.
Yeah.
I could see exactly what I wanted the video to look like, so I ended up directing the video as well.
Oh, you
And-
directed your own music video.
Yeah.
Sick.
I've
That's
actually
hard.
directed almost all of my videos up to this point. I find it so fun. One of my goals is to direct other people's music videos one day
Yeah.
too, and to learn more about that whole space because it's so fun. But I knew when I heard that song that I could do something really like funny and cute with the video, and so I was just super excited. But I've been sitting on the song for like a year before I made the video. I made the video like a month ago, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Can
It's
you
time.
can you play it for us? Play us like a little tiny snippet or no?
The song? Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do it. All right, we
I'm
got Bedroom
scared.
Cardio. She's about to play it. I'm gonna do this. Eric, can you take a pic?
Okay, y'all gotta stream it.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
hear
yeah.
this.
You're giving all the goodies.
yeah. Gotta just use that TikTok clip, you know.
Clipped.
Right.
Clipped.
Exactly.
Have you ever freestyled or done any? You obviously have amazing team around you. When you're in the studio, I'm sure you're cutting up, and a lot of the goofy side of you probably doesn't make the cut
Yeah.
on a professional side.
Dude, if I had like, sometimes we'll be writing and we'll just say like the craziest stuff. If I made all of those like other lines we had, like all the goofy ones, I could make like probably like 4 albums out of just like goofy songs.
Just wild stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the best part. But anyways, continue.
No, I was just saying if you've ever if you would be up for it, you can definitely say no.
He's like, you could be lame and say no, but you should definitely do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you're chopping it up with me, I guess we're gonna go crazy. Yeah.
You're
gonna
down?
freestyle, yeah,
So if
yeah.
I like find a beat on YouTube,
Yeah,
you'll
pull
go
up
with
a
it?
beat, Yeah.
All right. Well, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this with an artist, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be possibly trash.
Well, I've never like freestyle.
You've never freestyled.
I've like, yeah.
Shit. It might be a flop. This might not even.
In a slightly inebriated state of mind, I've probably freestyled a couple times, but
Someone bring out the liquor. All right. So what would you look up to find a beat?
oh, who's your favorite artist?
That's hard.
Yeah. Okay, do Drake type beat.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this either
Drake,
to myself.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna just absolutely.
We're gonna absolutely butcher.
This is my worst fear.
Is this?
Yeah, freestyling. Yeah. Who's going first?
I don't even know if I'm gonna go in
Yeah.
general. No,
Yeah.
I am.
Oh no, I'm making you go first. Come on, let's go. Okay.
Is it dropping?
It's okay, just take another. Yeah, you can take your time. Yeah.
Hey, hey. I'm here with Capri. She rocking with me on a pod. Now it's
Hey.
legal. You know I got it in her pocket. I don't know what to say now, but I'm gonna pass it to her. She gonna kill it. Yeah, she really comes with it. Yeah, whoa,
Oh,
let me get it now.
Yeah.
I'm not playing no around.
Yeah.
She got the pink iPhone case and hair. You know what's next now. Hey.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna say fuck the Marriott, cause y'all wouldn't let us film the podcast.
Fuck the Marriott.
Yeah.
I know Marriott thought.
Damn, you've been hurt before by the Mary girl, and she's this is so bad. This is awful.
That was fun.
Yeah. But the thing is,
I like
it's
your
so hard
voice.
to make
I
it
like your
rhyme.
voice, the way you approach that.
You
Fuck
know
the
what?
Marriott.
I actually did rap one time.
Now 2 times.
On a-
Kind of like just singing and rapping. Like
Yeah.
I did this jingle for this banana company. This is where I'm gonna end it off. I did this jingle for this banana company. Shout out Chiquita Bananas, for real. They got me to do their jingle, and I rapped in it about.
Can you hit us with a jingle right now?
Yeah, you wanna hear it?
I want to hear you do it.
Oh, I forget it.
Okay.
This is when the beat drops, yo. This is where it goes crazy.
I really do like bananas, y'all. Just like gold, I like the bright yellow. Just one bite, I'm like to say hello. All I really need is a little bit of Chiquita. Put it in my smoothie, make it a little sweeter. Drink, feel good, look good, real hot like the equator. But don't be mad if they all go bad. Put them in the refrigerator.
Yo, that is so fire. That's a huge company too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
fun. It was fun.
Damn, I need a banana now. Never get cramps again.
Yeah. I was trying to find a way to put that in.
Put it in your fridge.
Like
What the hell did you
cramps,
say?
but then it doesn't like. Oh, but don't be mad if they all go bad when you put them in the refrigerator.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We got Now It's Legal podcast. The one and only Capri. I appreciate you coming on. If there's any words of encouragement that you want to tell the viewers or anything, just let it sing. Let's go.
Let it sing. I think we've done enough of that. But y'all didn't see the rap battle because we cut it out. But
Yeah.
I would say, as my words of inspiration, stick to what you're good at, because we're not good at rapping, so we don't do that. But
We do not.
if you guys are good at something, and if you in all seriousness though, we were both we spent a lot of time on this talking about like how we don't consider what we do jobs, and it's very important to do what you love and to just, because if you put your mind to something and you really put your all into it, it's gonna happen. So do what you enjoy, do what you love, and if you are persistent enough, if you work hard enough, you'll get there. Yeah.
One more thing. I'm going to speak on failure and we'll wrap up here, but people who are afraid of failure, and I think that's why we as humans can't advance fast enough, because we're held back by that fear.
Yeah.
You were able to get into it at a young age, but somebody who's wanting to get into this industry and start music and just go out there, what do you say to those people?
Oh, it's literally never too late to start. I mean, you see example after example of people like starting late and just being super successful. So, I mean, don't let fear stop you ever, because you're never really going to accomplish anything if you let that hold you back. I mean, it's better to fail than to not do anything. You know what I'm saying? You might be embarrassed at some points, but like it's you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You have to just not be comfortable in order to like really progress in life. So just
I like that. Okay, one more. I thought of one more. As you were just talking, if Capri was not in the music industry, what would she be doing?
Probably strip. No.
Hey, busting it down.
Yeah. No.
No. Clout houses. No.
What would I be doing? Somebody asked me this the other day, and I couldn't really come up with an answer for it, because
like, what would you do? Like, where's another passion that would maybe possibly come out?
I don't know. I'm really not like passionate about anything else. Dressing like Grayson Blake.
Hey, if you dress the way I did on
With that
1500 day,
That sweater was tight.
Right?
That sweater was tight.
I took a chance on that.
Yeah.
I bought it a day before.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I bought the pants.
Where do you like shopping at in LA?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. I like Melrose. I like Fairfax.
Yeah.
I like the vintage spots. I think you can find some really good gems. The best vintage shopping in the world is San Francisco.
Really?
That's legit. That's
Never been
like
to San
truth.
Francisco, actually.
You got to go out there. But yeah, that jacket I thrifted.
Wow.
But it was a designer, but I thrifted it.
Damn. Okay.
So yeah, it was a little pricey.
Sure was. There's like the vintage stores, and then there's like the thrift stores.
Yes.
The thrift stores are like the value villages for real. You went to a vintage store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cool.
The real place. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Wasteland for the fire jacket.
Yeah, I love statement pieces though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta pop out. And
Everybody-
also 1500 day, perfect place to do it. Everybody's like dressed to the nines. I love the way they like show up.
I know,
So
but there was not a lot of like bright pieces. Everybody was wearing like darker colors, and so were you. And I was like, well, I'm sticking out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, but I have pink hair, so I can't do too much. Otherwise, I look like I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
You know, so I gotta keep it subtle with the fits sometimes.
Yeah.
Just to, like, balance
No, your fit
it
was
out.
fire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I was going. You got to be cold though.
I wasn't.
You weren't.
No, a leather jacket kept me not
Kept you
cold.
A1.
Yeah, plus they had like heaters and stuff outside.
I know. The pictures we took, they came out awful. I don't know who took
Yep.
them. Did
yeah,
you see
I saw
them?
that. In front of. Why did we take them in front of the food truck also?
What were we doing? We're on 1500. Why were we doing that?
Why did we take it in front of the food truck? But your question was, what would I be if I wasn't an artist?
Yep.
Could it be in the music business still?
Sure.
I would probably be on the management side. Just because sometimes I'm like, do I like the business part better than I like the creative part? I don't know. I love business so much. And I'm a very numbers driven person, which is a blessing and a curse when you're looking
Yeah, I was
at
about
analytics.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably be on the management side. Like, the one thing that would drive me crazy though is like dragging artists out of bed and stuff like that. I've heard some horror stories.
Yeah. You're like, you're supposed to be ready an hour ago.
Yeah, you're missing your flight. Get out of bed. That would drive me crazy. I'm not trying to be anyone's babysitter, but I could see myself possibly like doing something on the management side if I wasn't.
Have you ever missed a flight or slept in on accident or just wasn't ready when you needed to be and it just like, that's your fault?
I'm a pretty like chronically punctual person
Yeah.
for the most part. There was one time I was on tour and I slept. Okay, so we were supposed to be in the lobby at like 7 a.m. and it was like 7:15 and I wasn't in the lobby. And I had my whole alarm gonna wake me up and everything, but I had like so many people banging on my door. They were like, "Hey, get up!" And I was a little bit late for that.
Yeah.
But then I was never late again that whole tour. Yeah.
The whole tour. What do you remember? What tour that was?
It was this one in the UK that I was doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love to tour in the UK, even if I was just like watching people perform. I think that would be so cool.
So sick.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. The UK, they just have such a great appreciation for music. I literally love the way that they just appreciate music.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Do you know that girl who said, "You think that I'm really fucking boring"?
Yeah, wait, who is that?
That's rich coming from you.
Yeah, who is that? I've only
She's
heard
from the
TikTok
UK.
saying
She's
it.
from London.
Really?
Really from
Give away
London.
The accent.
Yeah.
The accent.
Yeah. Can you do any accents? Impressions?
I can do some, but some I can't do on camera.
Why? You just don't. Yeah.
So listen, I can do British and I can do that on camera. I love Liam once. I can do Eastern Europe as well. And then what else can I do? Cannot do Australia.
Can you do like Middle Eastern?
Oh my god, I spent a week with Italians and I could do Italian so well after that week. I wonder if I could still do it though.
Sometimes you
But-
gotta get into it. Like, I don't know what you're wanting from me.
Yeah, they're like Capri. You know?
Capri.
Yeah, exactly. But and then I can also do yeah, that's it.
Hidden talent?
Hidden talent?
What you got?
Oh, I have really, really flexible shoulders.
Like they're double jointed?
In a weird way, yeah.
Like you do the whole,
Yeah.
oh,
But
no.
I can only do it backwards. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is not okay.
Yeah.
feel like that would
scares
hurt.
some people.
Yeah, it looks like a freaking exorcism. Yeah.
A little bit. A tiny bit. Oops. Yeah, that's my hidden talent. Super useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely put that on the resume, huh?
for sure. It's on there.
So I'm gonna try to like teach you something. So if you do this, and you say girl, 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 girl.
What?
Did you know that you can do that?
Fuck.
Do you know that?
No, that's a trick. I can't do that. You did that with your voice.
No.
Yeah.
No. Girl, 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 girl.
Do you know what's happening?
Try it.
Have you seen this before? Oh, I'm about to like make such a fool out of myself.
No. It's girl, girl,
This is the
girl,
first
girl,
time
girl,
I've
girl, 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 girl. Try it.
What?
Just say girl and like wrap your lips around it. Like, girl, girl,
Girl.
girl. That don't work.
Girl, 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 girl,
No.
I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
You killed it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So that's a great talent.
Yeah. It's like a party trick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And they're like,
For
oh,
sure.
the exit's right there to the left.
They're like, somebody call this guy's mom, like,
Yeah.
bring him home.
He's just talking baby language.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
So are there like anything like when you tell somebody this, like maybe a fact about yourself, and they're kind of like, oh, really? I didn't know that. Other than that, you're from Canada and you say sorry a lot.
What is something hidden about me?
Hidden talent, hidden quirk and feature.
I don't know, I'm like a pretty open book, to be honest. I speak French.
You speak French? Can you speak some French for us?
Oui, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je dise?
What did you just say?
Donc, il n'y a personne qui parle français en Los Angeles. Donc, je n'ai pas pratiqué depuis tellement longtemps. Et j'étais à Paris en septembre. Et je voulais parler avec les personnes comme les restaurants et les choses comme ça, mais je ne pouvais pas comprendre. Parce qu'ils parlaient donc tellement vitement. J'ai oublié.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna touch we're gonna get some views off that one. It's gonna reach the algorithm in another country.
Imagine. They're gonna be roasting.
So what
my
did you
accent.
just hit me with, or like what did you just say?
Oh, I just told you that I after moving to LA, I've actually lost a decent amount of my French because nobody speaks French down here. And I was in Paris a couple months ago, and I went there and I was like trying to speak French with people, and yeah, it made me sad because I was like, damn, I've lost so much of my French. That's what I said.
Ah, when you said September or something.
Yeah, September.
Yeah.
Septembre.
Septembre.
Yeah.
Teach me some French. Like,
Okay,
give
what do
me.
you wanna learn
I'm
Francais?
just like a sentence. Hey,
Okay.
welcome to Now It's Legal podcast.
Okay, melt.
Or string it together. I'm very
Meltamel.
meltamel.
No, I just told you something really offensive.
See, damn.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue.
I don't know how to say legal. They never taught us that in elementary school. Legal?
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Bienvenue
Bienvenue.
à le
Maintenant,
c'est légal
c'est légal.
podcast. Don't know how to say podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
So give me the whole sentence.
Bienvenue. Oh, bienvenue à la. Yeah, I was right.
Légal.
Bienvenue à la C'est légal podcast.
Bienvenue à la C'est légal podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm loving that.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's your new intro.
Yeah,
Sound effects that.
exactly.
Just
Cut it.
Boom. Yeah.
Welcome to Now It's Legal podcast. We live in new blah blah blah. I don't even.
Bienvenue. À le. Yeah, no. Why do they all talk like that too? They're all like bienvenue. À le.
Do French people usually have like a deeper voice?
I don't know. That's the stereotype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even girls have.
I'm French. Well, I'm not French Canadian, but I learned French from French Canadians, and they have a completely different accent. And actually, the French and the French Canadians, they got hella beef.
They just don't like each other.
They don't like each other. And they don't like each other's accents either.
What? How do you not like someone's accent?
I mean, it's like, what if us in Australia hated each other's accents? We're like, man, like the way they talk English in Australia, not it. That's like what their beef is like.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know any other languages?
Nope.
Just French.
Just French.
Not even poquito español.
Mi tortuga no come carne.
You said something about ordering.
I said my turtle doesn't eat meat.
Oh, I thought you was trying to say torta
No.
with no meat.
No. See, I was on Duolingo for like a week, and that's what I learned.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Duolingo?
I thought you said.
Have you never heard of Duolingo?
Maybe I have, and I just don't know.
Duolingo's like the app to learn a language.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to Rosetta Stone. No, it's like every.
So random. So random. This is going downhill. We should end this.
Okay, bet.
Okay, yeah.
All right. I mean, we can cut it and we'll move it around. Yeah. So here we have Capri, the one and only. Thank you for coming on the pod, chatting it up. She's the best.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Check
Shout
out her
if you
new.
made it this far in the interview.
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Guys, if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed to the Now It's Legal podcast, you're an L person. I'm not gonna lie. So you should subscribe right now because that would make me happy.
That would make us happy.
Yeah. Now you should cut that and put that at the beginning too.
Yeah.
Subscribe or else.
Do it right now.
Yeah.